Maui Jim not only makes amazing polarized sunglasses that also come in prescription, but now they make amazing eyeglasses with their own proprietary lens technologies. There's a lot of lens options to choose from, and we're here to clear up any confusion. Hey everybody, this is Sunglass Rob from SportRx, and today I'm going to be breaking down the Maui Jim Clear Lens program and why it's so amazing. Hopefully by the end of this video, we've cleared up all confusion and you know what you need to know to get the right pair of glasses. But if you still have more questions, feel free to put it in the comments section or give us a call. We have real opticians that can help you. All right, to start off with, Maui Jim has 5 different lens options on the SportRx website when you pick a pair of Maui Jim eyeglasses. And we only offer authentic Maui Jim lenses in Maui Jim ophthalmic frames, mainly because the lens technology is amazing. Today, I'm going to start with my personal favorite lens technology from the Maui Jim lineup. It's the Maui Jim Blue Light Protect lens. All right, so the Maui Jim Blue Light Protect lens is a 167 index lens. If you're not sure what indexes mean, basically the higher the index, the thinner the lens. In the US here, 167 is kind of known as one of the higher indexes. If you have a pretty strong prescription, you go 167. There are some higher ones, but they're used kind of rarely, so 167 is a really good option. I'm actually wearing this exact lens that I'll get into in a little bit, but what's really cool about the Blue Light Protect lens is that it filters out harmful blue light from TVs, phones, laptops, kind of any digital screens, and it helps protect against eye strain and eye fatigue and potential retinal damage as well. One thing to note that I really love about this lens is the aesthetics. Aesthetically speaking, basically when someone's looking at you, they're gonna have no idea that this is a blue light protective lens. A lot of other blue light protective lenses out on the market are very obvious, or at least to my optically trained eye, are very obvious that they're a blue light lens. It could be an anti-reflective coating that has kind of an extra iridescentness to it, kind of a blue or purple kind of reflective coming off the AR coating, or sometimes the lens itself has a light yellow tint or sometimes to a strong yellow tint, and it's kind of really obvious that they're not normal, clear, everyday glasses. What's amazing about the Blue Light Protect lens from Maui Jim is it has all the technology you need to be very protective, but it has none of the aesthetic, what some people would think aesthetic drawbacks. So personally, this is my own Maui Jim frame in my prescription. As soon as I put these on the first time, I felt like there was something special about this lens. The clarity, the optics, they're just second to none. They're just unbelievably clear. And I definitely noticed the protection off of computer screens these days. We're in front of computer screens even more than we used to be, which was probably already too much. I did get a pair of these for my wife. Well, not the same frame, but the same lens technology. She quickly ordered a second pair. And actually my mom now has 2 pairs of Maui Jim Blue Light Protect lenses. So you get the stamp of approval from Sunglass Rob. You can probably stop watching this video if you want and just get this lens. This is the one I would recommend, but we're gonna go over all the other lenses real quick. All right, so Maui Jim has 2 proprietary lens technologies within their lineup of lenses available from their lab in their own eyeglasses. The first one was the Blue Light Protect lens that you now know I give glowing reviews to. The second one is called the High Contrast lens. The High Contrast lens really enhances color, gives you contrast, extra color definition. It's really easy to read fine print. It's really good for night driving. It's really meant for like indoor use or nighttime use to kind of give you an extra pop. And it actually aesthetically is a lot more noticeable. This is not my pair of glasses, but this is a prescription pair from Maui Jim with the high contrast lens. And if you notice, it does have a little bit of a blue tint to it, a little bit of a blue, or some people might even say a little bit of a purple lens to it. So aesthetically, you're gonna notice this much more. It is still a 167 high index lens, so it's gonna be really thin and really light. So how does this work? Why does this work? So basically in your eye, you have a crystalline lens, and as you become older, that crystalline lens within your own eye naturally yellows with age. The Maui Jim High Contrast lens counters this by reducing yellow light transmission while transmitting 90% of primary colors. So basically your eye kind of yellows a little bit on its own, So this lens blocks some of that yellow while not blocking other other lights in the light spectrum to kind of counteract that and give you a little bit extra boost. So some people do notice the older they get, it is harder to drive at night. It is harder to get contrast, harder to read fine print, harder to work underneath certain kinds of lights. So the idea of this high contrast lens is to really kind of boost things up. But aesthetically, you're going to notice it. When you're wearing them, these are obviously not going to fit me, but I'll put them on for you. When you're wearing them, you do notice it immediately as a person looking through. It kind of changes the color of the world a little bit, which is fine. That's that extra contrast. And I do notice it pretty quickly. It's pretty cool. But when someone's looking at you, if they're looking hard enough, if they're really noticing your glasses, they're going to notice a little bit of this blue, maybe light purple kind of thing happening. So that's just something to note. But if you're looking for all the extra pop you can get, all the extra help you can get, all the extra contrast you can get, check out the high contrast lens. All right, we're down to the last 3 lens options here. We're gonna go from the thinnest lens to the not quite as thin to the not quite as thin. So the next option is gonna be a 167 high index clear lens. Basically the same material as the other lenses we already talked about, but it's not gonna have the blue light filter or the high contrast lens. Just the really clear lens, still amazing optics, but the 167 index, that's gonna be the thinnest one. One step less thin is gonna be the 160, again, just the clear lens, of course, with all the amazing digital surfacing and anti-reflective coatings. And we're gonna get into all of that in a minute on all the lenses. But the next one is the 160, and it's not quite as thin as the 167. And then the last option is Trivex. And Trivex is a really cool lens material. It's becoming more and more popular. It's really hard to scratch considering how impact resistant it is. So this is gonna be the most impact resistant material of all of them. And not that these are safety lenses, but if you're doing something and you're more worried about them actually shattering, if that's a concern for you, Trivex might be a really good option for you. And Trivex is also much harder to scratch than like a polycarbonate lens material, which is also impact resistant. So you got 167, thinnest, 160, almost as thin, and then Trivex, not quite as thin, but a little bit more impact resistant. All right, so we talked about those 5 lenses, and maybe by now you know which one's right for you. But if you're still not sure if Maui Jim lenses in total are right for you, there's some really good information that I want to share with you. First of all, Maui Jim can do a really high range of different prescriptions in these glasses. So I would say about 99% of people from really high plus prescriptions to really high minus prescriptions are going to be able to get an authentic Maui Jim lens. The turnaround time from the Maui Jim lab back to us and then over to you is going to be the quickest out of any option on SportRx.com, or really any option I've ever seen anywhere. It's unbelievable how fast Maui Jim is, especially considering their quality is pretty much unparalleled. So something to know is that they do it right and they do it right fast. They only use digital lenses. Digital lenses now is a lot more common than it was maybe 5-10 years ago. Pretty much all better lenses are going to be digital these days, but it's good to know that Maui Jim uses a superb digital lens technology, highest quality you can get. And what digital lenses do is give you much better peripheral vision. They give you much sharper optics. The prescription on the lens is within 1/100th of what your doctor wrote. And if you are getting a progressive lens, it gives you a wider range of reading area when you go digital versus non-digital. And then of course, Maui Jim uses amazing digital lens technology. They also have a superior hydrophobic and oleophobic treatment. So basically that's on the lenses and that repels dust and oils off the lenses and water off the lenses a lot better than some other lenses. That keeps your glasses cleaner longer, but also makes them easier to clean. And then you do get a premium anti-reflective coating on all the lenses automatically on the front and back. And that just helps with the glare from like computer screens and headlights and just softens things up and makes things really, really clear. And then you do get a really good clear shell scratch coating, and all of them are 100% UV protective. That was a lot. I hope you're still watching. Basically, they're amazing lenses. All right, hopefully that was everything and maybe more that you ever want to know about the Maui Jim Clear Lens program. Here at SportRx, we back it, we love it. I personally wear it Like I said before, the blue light lens is my favorite one. I can't recommend it enough. I've been telling everybody to get it. But the high contrast lens is the other proprietary lens. And if you're looking for all the help you can get, all the extra contrast and color boost you can get indoors and at night, we'd highly recommend that one. Just remember, it does kind of have that blue kind of lens aesthetic to it. All the other information you heard, but they all have amazing anti-reflective coatings, hydrophobic coatings, scratch coatings. They're just basically the best of the best. So if you're still not sure exactly what is the best setup for you, or you're not sure which frame you want to get, feel free to leave a comment down in the comment section, or you can contact us here at SportRx. We have opticians on the phones. They've been trained by SportRx. They've gone through a bunch of Maui Jim trainings. We love the program. We know a lot about it. We can talk with you one-on-one on the phone and get you the exact right pair of glasses, hopefully the best pair of glasses you've ever had. And if we get it wrong and you don't love your glasses, we have amazing see better guarantee. You're not stuck with anything. We pay for shipping both ways, even custom, prescription, progressive, polarized, eyeglasses, sunglasses, whatever you get. There's no restocking fees. We'll send you a return label. We can exchange them. We can return them. You can do an exchange, and then you still don't like them, you can do a return. We just want to work with you and make sure you love your glasses. Aloha! All right, that was a long one. Thank you for watching. If you want more information, there's a lot more videos right over there, and we'd love for you to follow us on social media down below.